Hello again. Today we're gonna do Govee Landscape Lighting. Um, I originally had some Philips Hue landscape lights, and I loved them. I'll be honest with you, those things lasted a while. At the time that I bought them, they came in a set of three, and the three is all I needed. And I started out in Zigbee Philips Hue world. Since then, I'm starting to, as you see, like I got back there, I'm starting to transition to the Govee world. I've had that 85 inch now for a couple years, and it has I think the Dreamview 2 version for the backlight, and hadn't had a problem with it. Getting it, color coded right and so forth. That's the issue, right? But I also added the I forget what Govee call those lights, and I think they don't have them anymore. But anyway, I have them all tuned in, and I love it to death. It's great. The lights on the wall are in tune with the Dream View on the Govee TV, and as soon as I cut it on, it starts right. So no problem there. Anyway, like I said, moving on to the Govee Landscape Lighting. Got them in. They come in this one set is a 4, at least the way I got it, came in 4. Had it now for probably like 7 to 8 months, but I figured, I'll go ahead and show you guys, what I got, when I got it. Setup is easy, right? As long as you got a Wi-Fi in the home, you're pretty good. It's not a problem there. It's going to come, like I said, in a set of 4, it's going to come with the cords, power adapter, and so forth. Of course, that's me unloading everything onto the floor. Setup, very easy. So not going to get too far into setup. It has easy connectors. Everything's watertight. If you have any Govee anything, you're definitely familiar with the controller. They pretty well only have 2 type of controllers, right? They got like one controller. If you have an outdoor situation, you got a controller pretty much with just one button, and it has a small little pinhole that's pretty much microphone hole, so that you can, sync music, so forth, right? If you have the other types, then it usually has like 3 buttons on it, and also has that same hole, so it's not a big deal. As you see here, I'm doing the chords and so forth. I want to test and make sure everything's work, right? So, God forbid I go ahead and go through the whole trouble of, getting everything connected, run lines outside and so forth, and then it doesn't even work. Like, that's such a killjoy. So not gonna do that. So been there, done that before, right? Matter of fact, I did it with the Philips Hue once, so bad idea. I always test it first. So that's me in the Govee app. If you use the Govee app, you know how setup works, right? You open the app, and as soon as you do it, you should find it as soon as you have it plugged in, and it'll start the setup. So as you see here, I got it set up. I got the rainbow colors going and so forth, just to give you an idea the richness of the colors. Of course, right now I do have the light off in the room, but as you see, and I'm showing this like really, really fast. God forbid I'm not moving that fast, but that's just how fast I got this sped up. Trying to eat up as much space so that you guys can get on to your next YouTube video with me or someone else. Please feel free to subscribe. I need subscriptions. I need members. I need you guys as my friends. All right. So anyway, going forth. Right now, firmware update going through. That took a little bit of time. I don't know any piece of Govee equipment you're gonna get that's not gonna need a firmware update, right? That's just what it is. So good luck with that. My suggestion to you, if you have any Govee stuff, when you get it, before you connect it to Matter, okay, before you even try that, my suggestion to you is get it online, download the firmware update, reset it, set it back up again, and then that way it'll be easier for you to do your Matter connection and so forth. That's just my experience. So this is my Philips Hue setup that I had. As you see, the reason why I replaced this, because you see that when I was blinking, it started going out on me. Now, I've had those things like 8 years, so maybe not. So it just finally went out. It's just steady blinking. It's just on my freaking nerves because it just won't stop blinking. I've even, moved it around to another location, and it just keeps on blinking. Hence the reason why. But I want you to notice something. I want you to see how bright how bright they are. Now, also, I'm also using Philips Hue on the landscape lights. So those bulbs in that landscape light is Philips Hue, and the light show you seeing right now on my roof line are actually jellyfish lights. But I am leaving jellyfish lights. My own personal reasons. I don't want to get into it on this video, but that's how it looks right now. Just to play around with it. I think it was Thanksgiving or something when I decided to play with those lights, and I just never changed them back. I just let them keep going for a little bit. But anyway, I want you to see here the Govee lights, landscape lights, along with the Philips Hue lights. And I want you to check out the brightness and so forth. So take out the Philips Hue lights. As you see, I can't turn that other one. It still blinks no matter what. So that sucks. So I just want to give you an idea. So I'm starting to shut everything down. And that's how the Philips Hue lights look. Pretty much by themselves. And then here in a moment, I'm going to change up again. And I want you to see how they look again. So here in a moment, I'm going to go ahead and give you the Govee light setup. So you can see how the Govee lights look. Brightness just the same. You know, they pretty much hit the same color code. So I'm not going to even say one is too much better than the other one. The difference that I liked was the different style between them. That's pretty much it. But great, you know, great setup and so forth. So that's just kind of how it is. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment and so forth. I would definitely suggest, if you haven't bought any Govee landscape lights, definitely do so. Not a bad thing. I think you'll like them to death, and I know I did. So that's just how I feel about it. But like I said, you guys let me know how you feel. Once again, thank you on another episode of seeing the crap that I like to do. And you guys have yourself a good day. And just go ahead and just hang around here and just look at the lights as I play with them.